Okay, hi everyone. So today I will explain the reflection of light at curved surface, and today's topic is the ray diagram from the first chapter. You can say, okay, this is the topic. I will be explaining the ray diagram. But before starting this ray diagram, so you should know some of the important thing before starting this ray diagram. So first one is Fermat's principle. You can say, okay. So first one is Fermat principle. So as per the Fermat principle, so light will select the shortest path. అంటే లైట్ ఏదైతే ఉంది కదా అది ఎప్పుడైనా చిన్న పాత్ తీసుకుంటుంది. ఓకే, ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ ద లీస్ట్ పాత్ ఆర్ ఏ పాత్ విచ్ టేక్ ద లీస్ట్ టైమ్. సో ఆ ఫర్మట్స్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ అంటే ఏంటి? సో లైట్ విల్ సెలెక్ట్ least time to travel or a path which takes least time. Okay, so this is a principle of Fermat's. So ఇది చాలా important. Okay, so based on this, so will be next topic is first one Fermat's principle, second topic is law of reflection. So you may know about the plane mirror. So in plane mirror can be represented with the help of a straight line, and if you paint, or if one side is, you can say this side is covered with a paint and only we have one side of reflection. Okay, and any line which is perpendicular to this plane mirror is known as normal. And this thing you have learned in 7th class. And a ray which is traveling towards a plane mirror, so this is known as incident ray. So this ray is known as incident ray, and angle between normal and incident ray is known as angle I is nothing but angle of incidence, and this incident ray will reflect with the same angle of incidence. Angle of incidence ఎంత ఉంది? సపోజ్ ఇది 30 ఉంది అనుకో, ఇది కూడా 30 degrees. With the same angle it will get reflect, and this is known as angle of reflection, or this is known as reflected ray. This is angle of reflection. Okay, so as per the law of reflection, you remember angle of incident will be equal to angle of reflection. Okay, so if you talk about the mirrors, or you can say surfaces, so surfaces are of, you can say, two types. Okay, they are, if you talk about surface, so surface can be classified into two types. So first one is regular, another one is irregular. So again, this regular is divided into two types, which is nothing but plane and curved. So curved is nothing but spherical. So in plane we have a plane mirror. Okay, so in regular surface it can be a regular లో అంటే మనకు టూ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ మిర్రర్స్ ఉంటాయి. Okay, first one is plane mirror and second one is curve mirror. So plane mirror is simple, just now I have drawn that plane mirror. But in the curved surface we have two types of mirror. So one is concave and second one is convex. Okay, this is related to everything related to mirror. Okay, so now, so in the in 8th class you have covered everything related to plane mirror. Okay, so there you have learned about the law of reflection. So in this chapter we will be learning everything only related to concave and convex. Okay, so there will be some part which will be taken from the plane mirror, but most of the thing we will be learning about concave and convex. So it's better, so we'll start everything. So first we'll start with the concave. So I will tell you how can you represent a concave and convex mirror. Concave, convex. So if you take a big sphere, so we can say big sphere, you can say hollow big sphere. ఒక ball ఉంది, a soccer ball or a football will be in the shape of sphere. So if you draw in the 2D diagram, it will looks like circle. Okay, this looks like a circle. So if I take a part of this circle as a curve part. Okay, so I'm just taking the curve part of that circle or a big sphere. So if you paint అంటే దీన్ని మనం బయట నుంచి పెయింట్ చేసినాం అనుకో, సో ఇఫ్ యూ పెయింట్ ఫ్రమ్ అవుట్వర్డ్స్, okay, and this inwards is nothing but reflecting surface. So this is a representation of concave. Convex is opposite, the paint will be of inside and outward will be the reflecting surface. So this will be the reflecting surface. Okay, this is a convex and this is concave. Next we will be talking about the rules or the how the ray get reflected on concave and convex. Okay, so you know about the light. So what is the speed of light? Speed of the light is 3 into 10 power 8 meters per second. And as per the Fermat's principle, we know that light will take least time to travel, or it will take a path which will take a least time. Okay, you may have also learned about the images. So images are of two types. Okay, first we'll discuss about the images, very important topic, because which you have covered already in your previous classes. So images are of two types. Okay, so images are of two types. So what are the first one is real and second one, so I am just spelling a ink on the marker. So images are of two types. So they are real and virtual. So you just remember that image which is formed on screen అంటే ఏదైతే మనకు స్క్రీన్ మీద కనిపిస్తుంది, you can say that the image which you are seeing on the projector, okay, which is formed by the projector is example for real. So virtual image, the virtual image which we form on the mirror itself. So if you take the example of plane mirror, so in plane mirror, so if you stand in front of the plane mirror, so you will be finding that if you are standing in front of the plane mirror, you will be finding the same thing which will be appears on the mirror. Okay, but you have some small difference is nothing but it will be the image which is found on the mirror is known as virtual, and the virtual mirror has a characteristic, it will be of lateral inversion. So what is lateral inversion? So lateral inversion is nothing but the appearance of an object left side will be seen to right and right should be seen to left. Suppose if you place your if you have placed right hand, so it will be appears like a left hand in front of the mirror. So that is nothing but lateral inversion. But in this chapter the word lateral inversion is nothing but erect, dani erect antam. And there we find that in the plane mirror the image is erect and same size. Okay, the image is virtual. So now what about the real image? So real image, you just remember that the real image will be formed on the screen. So this will be formed on the screen. So virtual image will be formed on the surface, it may be mirror or something. Okay, and it will be in the invert. So ఇది ఉల్టా కనిపిస్తుంది, ఇది erect. ఉల్టా అంటే suppose this is an if you take this is an object. ఓకే, ఇది ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంది. సో ఈ స్క్రీన్ మీద ఇది ఎలా కనిపిస్తుంది అంటే ఉల్టా. ఓకే, this is an invert of this, opposite invert. You will be finding this type of image as real. So now, okay, why we have to waste the time? We will be starting with the rules. So we'll just start with the rules, which is very important. So we'll take the first rule. Actually we have 3 rules. Okay, so first rule is whenever an incident ray is parallel to principal axis. Okay, I have forgot to tell you about this principal axis. Okay, so just now I have drawn in concave mirror. Okay, you remember that in a concave mirror the midpoint of this mirror is known as pole. Okay, and all the rays, as you know that this concave mirror is a part of a big sphere, it has a center. So this is known as center of curvature. So దీన్ని ఏమంటాం మనం, center of curvature. And a line, or you can say the distance between pole and center of curvature, the radius or the distance between pole and center is known as radius of curvature. Okay, and what is this principal axis? Principal axis is nothing but a line which is passing through pole and center of curvature. ఈ లైన్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ లైన్ని మనం ప్రిన్సిపల్ యాక్సిస్ అంటాం. Okay, this line is known as principal axis. Okay, now you will be understand. Okay, so the midpoint of this mirror is known as pole. As a center, why we have no center? Because this concave mirror, spherical mirror is a part of a big sphere. So the C, either the C undi kada center, that is known as center of curvature. The distance between pole and center is known as radius of curvature, and the line passing from pole to center of curvature known as principal of x. So next, first we'll talking about the rules. Okay, so today we'll be talking about the rules to draw ray diagrams. So first one is when an incident ray is parallel to principal axis. Okay, so we'll talk about this. So I am just taking concave and convex mirror, both mirrors. So first one is this concave mirror. Okay, now I am taking convex mirror. Next this part is pole. Next, center of curvature. You remember that center of curvature always lies on the right side. Okay, ఇప్పుడు ఇట్ సైడ్ రిఫ్లెక్టింగ్ ఉంది, ఇట్ సైడ్ పెయింట్ ఉంది అంటే సెంటర్ ఆఫ్ కర్వేచర్ ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడే ఉంటుంది, ఇది మారదు. సో నెక్స్ట్ ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ డ్రాయింగ్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ యాక్సిస్. సో ప్రిన్సిపల్ యాక్సిస్ డ్రా చేద్దాం, స్ట్రెయిట్ లైన్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ యాక్సిస్. హియర్ ఆల్సో ఐఎమ్ డ్రాయింగ్ ప్రిన్సిపల్ యాక్సిస్, బట్ ఇట్ విల్ బి ఆఫ్ అదర్ సైడ్, అంటే ఇట్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, so this is our principal axis, this is center, here we have a center. Now we have to take a incident ray which is parallel to principal axis. So this is nothing but principal axis. The first rule is you have to take a ray parallel to principal. So I am just taking a incident ray. Okay, why we have to take a, so directly draw a sun. I am just taking the help, I am just taking this is an incident ray because this ray is traveling towards the mirror, so there is nothing but incident ray. So in this convex, this is concave, this is convex. So in concave mirror, this is a ray which is parallel to principal axis. In convex mirror, I have to take a ray which is parallel to principal axis. Okay, నేను చెప్తున్నాను మీకు, if you know these 3 rules, only 3 rules, okay, it will help you and you can easily draw all the ray diagrams. అంటే 3 rules తెలిసినాయి అనుకో, you can draw all the ray diagrams which is there in a textbook. Okay, so what happens, so as we have to apply the law of reflection, so any line from center of curvature to this point, this is known as normal, and we know that this law of reflection is applicable for the reflection of, sorry, for the spherical mirror, ante law of reflection is spherical mirror kuda applicable. So this is an incident ray, this is a normal, so the angle between incident and normal is known as angle of incident. Okay, so as this reflected ray will be equal to the angle of reflection because this is following the law of reflection, so this ray will be passing from a point on a principal axis. So this point they have named as focus, and this focus point will be in between midpoint of pole and center of curvature. Not only this ray, if you take some other ray, suppose this is ray is also parallel to principal axis, so if you draw the normal, so you will find that this angle of incident and angle of reflection should be same, so the reflected ray will be passing from the focus. Okay, so when the object at infinite, you can say all the ray which is parallel to principal axis will be converged at a point. So that is why the concave mirror we have another name is converging mirror. This is also known as converging mirror. Now if you take the same ray parallel to principal axis, we will be taking the ray parallel to principal axis in convex mirror, so we will be finding, so this ray get diverged, but this ray are seems to be get diverged from a point which is known as focus. అంటే ఈ రే అయితే ఏవైతే డైవర్జ్ అవుతున్నాయి కదా, సో దీస్ రేస్, ద డైవర్జింగ్ రేస్ ఆర్ సీన్స్ టు బి కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఏ పాయింట్, దిస్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ నోన్ యాజ్ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ఏ convex mirror. Okay, you remember incident ray is parallel to principal axis, so reflected ray, so reflected ray will pass through focus. Okay, so whenever a ray is parallel to ante ray anedi incident ray anedi principal axis ki parallel undanko, reflected ray will pass from the focus. Okay, we will do one thing, ante meeku confusion vastadi kabatti I will be just explaining the 3 rules only for the concave mirror. Okay, so concave mirror, first one we got ray parallel to principal axis, the reflected will pass from the focus. So second one is, so now we will take a ray which is passing from the focus. So now we know that this is pole, this is center of curvature, the midpoint will be the focus. So now we'll consider that a ray is passing from the incident ray is passing from the focus. Whenever a ray is incident ray is passing from the focus, so they will be making an angle of incident. An angle of incident should be equal to angle of reflection. So when you will find that whenever a ray is parallel to whenever a ray is passing from the focus, ante edaina incident ray focus nunchi veltundi anko, that will become parallel. Okay, so whenever a incident ray, not from this point, if you say this from this point, okay, so this is an incident ray which is passing from the focus, and now the reflected ray will become parallel to principal axis. Okay, is a rule 2. Next, rule 3. This focus, pole, center of curvature. So now in the third case, see, first we taken a ray parallel to principal axis, second a ray is passing from focus, third one is we'll be taking a ray which is passing from incident ray which is passing from center of curvature. So whenever a ray is passing from center of curvature, you can see here the normal and the incident ray, is same. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏముంది, నార్మల్ లైన్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ రేస్ సేమ్ ఉంది. సో యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ ఈస్ 0. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు అప్లై యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ రిఫ్లెక్షన్. సో యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్సో 0. సో వాట్ హ్యాపెన్, యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ అండ్ యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ రిఫ్లెక్షన్ రెండు 0 ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇన్సిడెంట్ రే అండ్ రిఫ్లెక్టెడ్ రే, సో బోత్ విల్ బీ on the same path but opposite direction. Okay, so both incident ray and reflected ray will be on the same path but opposite in direction. Okay, so I have explained you the 3 laws, you just remember again. So first law, second law, third law anko neat. Okay, I will draw the neatly. 1 2 3. So I am just explaining the again once more the 3 laws for concave mirror. Okay, the center focus pole, center focus pole, center focus pole, principal axis. Okay, so first case, ray is parallel to principal axis. Whenever a ray is parallel to principal axis, it will pass from focus. Second rule, whenever a ray is passing from focus, it will become parallel to principal axis. ఎప్పుడైతే ఒక రే ఫోకస్ నుంచి పాస్ అయితే ప్యారల్గా అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, ఎందుకంటే ఇక్కడైతే లా ఆఫ్ రిఫ్లెక్షన్ అప్లై చేయాలి. హియర్ ఆల్సో విల్ బి అప్లయింగ్ ద లా ఆఫ్ రిఫ్లెక్షన్. నెక్స్ట్, whenever a ray is passing from center of curvature, the reflected will also pass from the center of curvature but in opposite path. So these 3 rules, so with the help of these 3 rules we can explain all the ray diagrams in the first chapter, all the ray diagrams related to the concave mirror. Okay, so in next video we will be talking about the 6 cases. Okay, you can say 6 ray diagrams of the concave mirror. Okay, thank you.